Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today we're going to work with this pattern here. This is pattern number 3600 on friendshipbracelets.net. I'm going to just copy some of the pattern here. Control C, bring it over here, Control V. It's super tiny, so we have to enlarge it. That's great. And then we need to spin it. So layer, transform, and we're going to rotate it clockwise. Yes. Now, I don't know. It's okay. So first off, it's 4 colors coming down, and then the 5th color is every other one. So I thought it was a little bit weird, but I figured maybe I would try that and kind of see how that goes. But I already know what colors I wanted to make this in. I'm going to make it with like 4 shades of blue, but I don't know what one that I want to make the darkest, right? So it's a fade, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color this in like red, orange, yellow, and green, and then figure out where I want the darkest color and just kind of work that out accordingly. So our first one is red. We're going to just start it off like on one of these, like where it's 2 and then it goes to 1. I need something to be the background color. Sure, this yellowy thing. Now it does the same thing, right? Where it's 2 and then 1. 3. Yes. Yes, it does exactly that. Okay, so now the next color is orange. Like that. And the next one is white. Am I right? I really wanted it to be right. I don't want to make mistakes here. Okay, so the next is yellow. And then another white. Now I'm imagining that figuring out the underlying strings is going to get a little bit tricky with this. Oh, look at that. So I thought that we'd almost be at the center by the time we got to the 4th color. That's not true at all. There's a lot of space here. Wow. And then the 4th white one. So yeah, this is like, it's like an arrowhead, but it's also very, it's very different. It's just pneumatically weird. All right, let's just do the ones where it's really obvious. Right. So I don't know how to set up the colors coming into this. That's... And again, I'm working this out as if I didn't have access to the pattern that they have. So like as if it was just a picture of a bracelet itself. And when you have a bracelet that's already made, you know it can be made because it's already in existence, right? So you know that things will just sort of work themselves out as you go along. You just kind of have to figure that out at this point while you're like, you know, can make mistakes and fix them without having too much effort into it. But yeah, I don't know what the starting colors are going to be like, how that works. I also don't know how difficult this is. Like I said, it looks like an arrowhead, but it's also more elongated and seems to have like a lot more zigzags than your typical arrowhead. So that might make it a little harder. I can't tell. I certainly don't see a real easy way of segment knotting this either. Like that doesn't seem... All right. So the question is, does this go up and through? All right, let's see if we can figure out how the red gets over to where it goes. Maybe that'll tell us something. We didn't do this white here, or the green. All right. Because this is kind of going up, you know, in a line that, you know, you can follow, it sort of makes it a little bit easier. See, this can either go this way or this way, and I don't know which that makes more sense with. Okay, so back to the red. No, this green has to go here, so this isn't right. I guess this just goes along the side. Well, we can make the red go that way? No. Yeah, maybe. All right, that kind of makes more sense this way, and then the white can go straight. So this white goes straight here. That makes this one going here. guess. And this white one will come about the end there. Two. This is white. 3. Where's the fourth white? What color is this one? Oh, it's the white. Okay, this is white here. And then this is... This one here is also white. Okay, so that's just kind of weird, but it works. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters, right? It's just that it all comes together like it's supposed to. So we follow this white one down. See, the thing is, too, I don't know if I want, like, it's going to come to the middle and then go back the other direction. And so, like, I'm not sure if I want it to be where it's the lightest color is the one that is closest to the center, or, you know, like where it joins in the middle, or if I want to do that with the darkest color. Because in a way, the darkest one would make it really bold and really pop. Oh, but wait. If this is the darkest and it goes to light, it would be dark again here. See, that's the thing. Like, you can make a pattern and it can be really cool and all. But like when you choose the colors and you choose like what order to put the colors in, you can change so much of the look of that bracelet. It can be the make or break, you know, difference when, you know, you're trying out something new, something exciting. Yeah, look at that. It goes right to the center. So the red could be like the darkest, and maybe like the green is the second darkest, third and fourth. Like, so it's really light on towards the ends. You just get this little burst at the very tip of it. That could be really cool. So now, if I'm right, if this works like it's supposed to, this orange should kind of meander its way over. Almost there. That's gonna look pretty cool. Getting a little slap happy with the cursor here. Ooh, nope. Bolts up there. It's a little bit easier getting the colorful ones in first. With that said, you kind of need kind of all of them, really. Do, 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 do. And so the second color, the green one, does not make another appearance. It's just this one long line of it. That's sort of cool. It's like out here will be really light in color. That is if I go with my first instinct, which is to have this, the red, be the darkest color. We won't. Let's see. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All the rest of these are the whites. Well, I have like this really super light blue, which is going to be what I put in the place of this off-white here. And there we go. We have the whole top right area filled in. I can hide our example. And since all these strings are all connected and have all the things together, we can just copy, paste it, and use our flip tool. And all of that hard work ends up on the other side. Now we can go to layer, we anchor that layer, and we merge it down. And I'll grab the whole top area. Control C, Control V again. Copy, paste. Again with the flip tool, but this time off of the horizontal line. Again, we anchor it and we merge it down. And there is the bracelet. So if the orange is the lightest color, and the yellow is the second lightest, you'll have this really dark X here and like the medium one here. Yeah, I think that'll work out really cool. I think it's going to use more of the red and the green. Well, orange and yellow, I bet you it's going to actually end up being really balanced. Because the orange and yellow make like two appearances where the green is just a longer line. I think it's going to end up balanced. I think it'll be really interesting. Quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. Thank you guys so very much. I really do kind of count on you guys and look to you guys as for inspiration for the upcoming videos and stuff. So thank you for that. I will be back tomorrow with the, well, no. Tomorrow will be the kumi, where we show Mandy actually making it. And then the day after, we will have the video of me making it and see what we can learn about it. So there you go. A couple days until this is made. All right. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.